ladies and gentlemen. My name is MJ, and Gummy has made. Gummy has made a tower of quartz. So I knocked her off the top of her tower here. Um. Yeah, I don't know how she's gonna get back up there. Oops. Sorry. All right. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Minecraft Realms on the Tree 2.0 server. So, my episode started a few seconds before I had planned to because Gummy started to shoot at me. So anyway, I wanted to, we're heading out towards the Sky Islands, and I wanted to show off some very majestic trees that have sprung up here recently. I got my B-dubs, my B-double-O on recently, and I decided to make some trees. I figured this area needed some stuff. And the reason that I did this actually was because the other night or the other morning on the Social Experiment 3.0 server, basically the viewer server that I'm realm that I'm running right now, I figured they needed a tree. They became fans of this series because of tree, and I thought they needed a tree as well, so I made one of those. But Flamison, I'm looking at my chords here. It's gonna come into play in a minute. Flamison made a comment that I had done it in creative, so I decided that I needed to hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what the coordinates. — 254, 255. Okay. This is going to be important in a minute. Okay, the Z is 254, 255. Cool. So Flamison made a comment to me about he's like, well, you did it in creative. So I decided to come over here and do it in survival. But wow, Gummy, wow, she was at level 10 and she's now at 35. So Gummy has restarted work on her quartz bowl project. So this is something that I have wanted to get started on for a while now, and when I moved out here to the Sky Islands, I had the thought that I wanted to be kind of self-sufficient out here. That's what the Sky Islands were going to be all about. And one of the things was that, oh my god, back at spawn, the branch mining and all of that stuff is, excuse me while I take a little sip here. Adult beverages being consumed this evening. Everything is just kind of outrageous out there. So in order to do anything out here at the Sky Islands, out here at the Sky Islands, I needed a sky mine, and I thought the best place to put it would be down there. So we're going to make the next portion of our portal system, our chained portal system, and we're going to go this way. So I have with me, a potion of water breathing, potion of night vision, both of which I'm going to take in just a few seconds. Where did I do this? All right. Okay, so Gummy's going AFK. So I am going to head out. That way! And let's see where we end up. Alright. Alright, so the thing is, I kind of want to be in line with where I have... I'm going to be... Oh. Let's see. Okay, and part of the key is the center. Ooh, hello. Part of the center. Oh, no. Let's see. I guess maybe let's do this. Let's go ahead and take our potion of water breathing. And our potion of night vision. Oh, wow, that makes life. That really changes things. Ah, there we go. I think this could be the point that I'm looking for right here. Nice big flat surface. So how far down am I? Let's see, where are we? Oh, we're... Okay, and we're a ways away. Alright, let's try to... Okay, so the reason that I wanted the coordinates is because I'm going to be placing a portal. And, could be interesting to have the portal sort of on the edge here. Because I'm going to be doing something. No, that's not going to work. Let's go down here. We're going to put it down here. 54, 55. Boop. Boop. Alright. So this is going to be the center of what I'm working on. Did you guys just hear that? I am pretty sure I just heard a skeleton. Okay, and Gummy's back. I'm pretty sure I just heard a skeleton. That was really kind of strange. So we're going 1, 2, dump, bump, 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 float, float, float. Oh wow, it's just like flying. Since this is all kinds of gravel down here, I think we'll do some. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. So let me go ahead and float here for a sec. Let me. All right. Do I have? Okay. Let's hop over there. So I wanted gravel, gravel. Okay. So we're not going to light it yet. So now here comes the next interesting part as to why I'm down here and what I'm planning on doing. So what I've got right now is a bunch of stuff, but as I try, if I plan on dropping this ender chest, let's pull open the ender chest, and in the ender chest I have all kinds of good stuff. So I'm going to exchange that for that, and that for another potion of night vision. And I have glass, and I have this, and I have more of this, and I have more glass, and I am building, as the title says of this episode, I am building a bubble. And that is my plan. So we are going to start working on this. So that is why I've got my diving bell on, my respiration 3, aqua infinity 1, my diamond boots protection 4, unbreaking 3, depth strider 3. So these are like my awesome. This is like my awesome underwater gear. So let's see. You know what? I do believe that I wanted the portal to be bigger because I want it to be in the center. Yes. That is it. So this portal is going to be a little bit larger. It's going to be a square. So that means I'm going to have to go back at some point and pick up another. I'm going to have to go and pick up a couple more pieces of obsidian. Yeah, there is definitely a cave pretty much like right underneath of me here. I can hear. I don't know if you guys can, but I'm wearing headphones and I can certainly hear it. There's a zombie. There's a zombie that I'm hearing going. Where's that gravel? Okay. All right. So now, all right, so I'm going to have to, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a little hexagon around this and starting to work on my quartz thing and spawn again. Totally forgot what the radius for this thing was. Oops. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of math here and I'm going to be working on this for a few minutes. So I will be back as soon as I have some stuff in place. So guys, using the website you gave me. Okay, so I will be right back. Alrighty, so I'm back, and so the radius of this is going to be pretty small. I just did want just a little bit of a. This is just a little thing that is down here right now, and I'm just doing a little hexagon. So there's really not going to be much, much movement around here. But I'm going to build off of it, so there's going to be a series. It's ultimately going to be like another series of things down here. But there's a specific reason why I'm doing this. Like I said, it's going to be for my branch mine down here. So I'm just going to come through and, kind of have it, you're going to come through and there's going to be a spiral staircase, and I'm starting at 35, and really, so that'll be nice because I'm not going to have to go down very low. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start on the initial ring, and then I'm going to go through, and I will, so I'm going to, go up a bit here, and I will replace. The reason I did it with netherrack, I'm a big fan of doing initial layouts with netherrack because it's just so absolutely simple to work with, right? You just boop, 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 boop. It's just just disappears almost immediately. But also I have the netherrack because I'm going to be filling this space with netherrack because I do not have any sponges because I have not done anything with any of the ocean monuments. So is that what I wanted? Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I can still hear the zombies. So I wonder. I'll be curious. I'll be curious when I watch this, if you guys are able to hear them. I am wearing headphones, so I think it's probably a little more obvious for me. But anyway, so I hope everybody is having a nice spring so far. My spring here in Pittsburgh has been it's been pretty. The weather here has been pretty epic, so it's been very, very nice. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I'm recording this on Saturday. Yes, your full disclosure, I'm recording this in advance. You guys are going to be seeing this on Monday morning. Tomorrow will be the first soccer game I go to this season. I just haven't. My schedule just hasn't allowed me to go yet. I am super crazy excited to be getting to a professional game tomorrow. The Riverhounds. It's the local team here in Pittsburgh. I am gonna start going up at this point, but I just So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this whole thing in, which is why I have so much netherrack with me. So I'm going to fill this whole, essentially this whole block, this whole thing in with netherrack, and then that is what I'm going to use in order to, I'm just going to fill it in, right? And then I'm just going to work my way through it and take out the netherrack, and that will start creating air spaces. And then I will slowly turn this thing into a bubble. I'm gonna curve the tops around. I'll curve the top around a little bit, you know, that kind of thing. And then so this will have, I will be doing some additional spaces in here and all of that good stuff. So all right, when we come back, I will probably be here in the middle of the middle of the portal, and we'll get started and start to take stuff out. So be right back in a couple seconds. Okay, so here I am with a few little torches. That's what I used to get rid of the last little bit of water that was in this space with me. And I'm pretty sure that I missed one. I never would have expected that water would drip through obsidian. Interesting. I think I missed one little piece. Yeah, I knew I did. I knew I missed one source block over there. So the okay. Oh, bummer. Okay, so I knew that was going to be a problem. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so what I want to be careful here is that I just go just the 3. That's what's nice about this, is that I'm using a pick. And another thing, if I did this with dirt, I'd be worried that I would end up pulling out some of the gravel that I didn't want, because I want to keep this at a nice flat level. Okay. This is nice. So I don't know. So I mean, is there a more... Oops. I knew that was going to happen again eventually. Like I was saying, there's probably a much more efficient way of doing this, but I don't know. I just felt this was kind of... With the netherrack, it just makes it, pretty simple. Simple in a way. I'm not gonna worry about another torch until I've got all this out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I just want to make sure that this works. So what I'm gonna do is, where do I want that to be? Okay. Which way am I facing? East? Which way? I don't know. Towards -x. Towards +x. So that means that spawn is back that way, I think. So I have a couple signs with me. The reason I have a couple signs with me is so that I can do this. I'm going to... Oop. That was not what I wanted to use. I wanted to use my Silk Touch. I also wanted to use Silk Touch. So, because what I wanted a door, basically. So we're just going to go straight up. I just want to make sure that I am facing the right direction. Yes, that is facing the right direction. So there we go. So we're going to pop back in here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a couple torches up here, just because. It'd be interesting to see if anything could actually spawn down here. I will drop. Okay, I gotta think for a minute, and then. So where are we? We are at. This is important. So negative 351 or negative 352. 255. Okay, the x's will be important in a few minutes. So when we come back, when I rejoin you guys, I will be back. But before I do, when I rejoin you, I'll be back. Ha ha. That makes sense. But before we do leave, I want to turn that on. Okay. But I'm not going to go through it because I don't trust myself. So we'll be back. See you guys in a few minutes. Or a couple seconds. Blink your eyes. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back on the surface. And we're heading in here now. And we are gonna go this direction. So what I did was I used there's a nether coordinates calculator. Is it possible to be in the middle here? No. Wow, this just hallway is just super loud. There's a nether coordinates calculator that I always use, and it's by D3 Phoenix. And I'm going to dump all of this stuff right here. Because I don't want to lose... I don't want to lose anything. I don't want to lose any of my good stuff. I don't want to lose anything at all. That's right. I need... Okay, I need some more obsidian. Bummer. I forgot about that. So I gotta get some more obsidian. I want that gravel, because that's gonna link up. And those in case. Alright, I'll be right back as soon as I get more obsidian. Bear with me for a second, folks. Sorry. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. And I thought you were with me when I dug this corridor. But you weren't, because I didn't record. But, so, here we are. We are back. I don't know where I picked up a name tag and this stuff. And, so, here's what happened. So, I dug, yeah, this is, this just doesn't seem right that I have this stuff. So here's what happened. Then carpet and sticks, and so I dug through here, and then I as I was saying, I used the coordinates and I went through the portal. So I go through the portal, and sure enough, I'm in the bubble. Everything's fine. So I was like, all right, now let's go back. And I go back. And I'm not in my portal. So I think what the situation is, there are as I was saying before, as I was saying before, but you weren't hearing me, there are a lot of portals in this area. This portal connects to this space. This is a build that Ricky had been working on, and I think this is possibly where I picked up that stuff. So he, I guess, is in the process of tearing this down. I don't know. He's not using this space anymore. He's not using this space. So I don't really know why, even though my coordinates are exact. And so it should still match up, because obviously you can't see the Sky Islands from here. So my portal should be pretty golden. We should be in good shape. But well, that's it for but so I'm gonna work on that. But that's it for now with this. So I'm gonna have to do some math and rework the coordinates a little bit. But in the meantime, folks, I hope you enjoyed watching. Got to see the beginning of the bubble, and when I come back, when I rejoin you later this week, hopefully we will have everything all worked out. So as always, folks, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. And so Ricky's Jungle Base, MJ's Citycraft, Ash's Holiday Home. So, all right, guys, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if that's your thing, if you haven't subscribed yet. But as always, peace.